So basically, I'm going sort of according to the book by T. Harv Eker or Harv T. Eker called The Millionaire Mindset Secrets. And that's the way that I started my money journey, this stage of it, where we have 6 funds. And the 6 funds are basically every dollar that you get, you divide into 6 funds. You do 10% into what's called a financial freedom fund. Now, the financial freedom fund is a fund which you use to save money for your financial freedom. You never use the actual capital you put in. Any interest you accrue at the present moment, you put right back into it so that it keeps growing. When you retire, then you get to use the interest, but you keep the capital there to continue more and more money. Now, what does financial freedom mean? In your words?
Financial freedom, it's, I guess, being comfortable financially.
That is what most people would call financial freedom. What we're calling financial freedom is you get to the place where you only have to work when you want to work, meaning you're bringing in enough money through passive sources of income to cover all your needs. And the working is only because you actually want to work, not because you have to work.
Okay. I get it.
So if you have a source that you're going to invest in that will be a passive source of income, you can use your financial freedom to invest in it. Okay. Now, what would be passive sources of income? Okay. Stocks are not passive sources of income. Stocks are gambling. Okay. Even if it's a sure bet, stock market can fall, it's gambling. You can create a special fund for gambling if you want, but that's not considered financial freedom. Financial freedom would be if you have a system which is automated and you don't have to do anything and it just brings in money. For instance, if I made a course out of these, sessions that I was giving over here, put it all together in a package, put it online, it requires my initial input that I have to work. Afterwards, people continue buying it and I don't have to do anything. That's a passive source of income. You write a book, you sell it, the actual writing requires work, but then afterwards, you're selling it, passive income. Okay? So let's say you were going to write the book and you needed some money to, invest in the publisher or something like that. You might be able to say, I'm taking the Financial Freedom Fund for that, because it's investing in a passive source of income at the end of the day.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Play fund is to offset the saving fund, which means you put 10% of your money into what's called the play fund. Every month you have to use it, and you use it to do things that you would normally not do on your own that makes you feel rich. Okay?
Yeah.
So, because usually people just save, and then they rebel because they don't feel like they can do anything. So you can. Okay? The next fund is called the long-term savings fund.
Okay.
So let's say you want to buy a new car, that would come from there. Let's say you want to buy a new living room set, that would come from there. Let's say you're planning to go on some vacation that costs a lot of money, that would go from there. Okay, you save up for it, when you have enough money, you can even make your fund by that name. When you have enough money, you use it. Okay? Next thing is the education fund. Especially 10% of your money goes towards educating yourself, because if you don't educate yourself, you end up falling backwards. And if you take a course and you only learn even 1 point, but that point helps you, it was worth the course. Okay? There have been many courses that I've paid for that really I've only learned 1 or 2 things, but those 1 or 2 things have really made a difference, and it was worthwhile, even if it was a really expensive course. Hi, Oria. I don't see you. I don't hear you yet. I don't see you yet, but I see that your name's over there. So I'll wait for you to come on. This is all review stuff that you've already done last week. Okay, so after the education fund, you then have 5%, which goes into the charity fund. Oops. start a new box over here because it's not letting me do the old box. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 5% is for charity causes. Now, I know that a lot of people say you should do 10% of your money. Basically, what I do personally in terms of charity is I give charity. I give people free sessions. For me, that's considered money because I would be doing a paying session at that same time, I'd be making money. So I use that as part of my charity.
Okay.
And then the last fund is 55%, which is necessities. Okay?
Yeah.
Necessities goes for all the bills you need to pay, including any credit card bills you have, including, you know, if you have buying food, buying clothes, and that doesn't mean buying, you know, your 50th pair of shoes. It means buying the pair of shoes you need to wear.
Yeah.
It's like that. Now, these funds, the percentages there, you can play with them. You don't have to be exactly. I put 60% into my necessity and 10% I give of my time towards giving sessions to people.
Okay.
Sometimes I might choose to put more money into my play fund for my long-term savings fund because there's something I want to do in the play fund that's really important to me. So I can play around with that as long as you have the general skeleton of what it is.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, to get to the financial freedom, sometimes it's easier to simplify your life than it is to reach the goal of billionaire that you want to reach. Okay?
Yeah.
So basically what that means, if you can manage to, how do you say, simplify your life, get to that financial freedom where you only have to work when you want to work, and you have enough money coming in for your necessities and everything else without having to do any work, everything to work goes towards that billionaire fund that you want to get to be a billionaire, if that's what you're aiming for. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is my general basis. And then aside from that, I have over here what's called a money magnet jar. There's actually a magnet inside of here. And all my change, spare change, you know, the small change you get from the supermarket or wherever you go, I put into here. It's again, it's putting your attention and accumulating the money. Okay? And you'd be surprised at how much money actually accumulates in here at the end of a week, at the end of a month, at the end of a year.
Yeah. I used to have one of those.
Okay, so that's basically a recap of what we did last week. And what we're going to be doing in this workshop over here is hopefully everyone will bring up all the issues they have about money, why they can't earn money, and we'll tap them, spit them, EMDR them, use any technique we need to use to get rid of them, and we can all earn money together. I mean, you know, not collectively, but each one of us will play a turn. So I hope it's something that you want to work on.
If there's something that I want to work on.
Yes, or you, Aria.
Hi, Oria.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
We
Yeah.
don't see you, but we hear you.
I don't see you. Very good.
Maybe you just need to activate your camera on the middle of your screen, on the top.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can use it. Try to. Hold on.
Here you are. See you. Okay, great. So, what would you like to work on today? My take is that anything that anybody wants to work on will probably affect everyone else too, so bring it up.
For me, it's more like not calculating how much I spend, not having a specific budget. Especially now because I just moved in Cape Verde. I'm not working, so there's no income. There's just outgoings.
Okay, and
So
where's
no,
that coming from?
pardon?
Where are the outgoings coming from? You have to have some
Out,
source.
the outgoings is just yeah, it's just like food, accommodation.
That I understand. My question is where do you get the money for the outgoings?
Oh, that's from saving.
From savings.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, this system of the 6 funds that we saw beforehand, even if you only have $1 to start with, you should start it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
It gives what the metaphor that he gives is, let's say you're taking a small child to an ice cream store and you buy them an ice cream cone with 1 scoop. And as the child is walking out, he hits the door and the scoop falls out of the ice cream cone onto the floor and he starts crying. And you, like a nice, kind-hearted person that you are, say, come, I'll buy you another scoop. And as you're walking back into the store, he sees a sign that says 3 scoops of ice cream. And he says, I want that one. Do you buy it for him?
Question?
Do you buy it for him? The 3 scoops?
Yes, I would.
You would. The answer is no, you don't. Because if he can't handle the 1 scoop, why would you give him the problem of handling 3 scoops of ice cream? Okay? The universe says the same thing about us. If you can't handle the money that you have right now, why should I make it harder for you and give you more money? Once you demonstrate to the universe that you can handle the money, that you are managing it, then the universe says, okay, now they're managing it. I can bring them some more. Okay, understand that principle? Make sense?
Yeah.
Felix? You're iffy about it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense
Yeah,
to you. Okay, good.
it does. It does.
Okay. So even if you have only $1, start with $1. Let it grow. Okay?
Okay.
So why can't you get a job?
That's what I'm doing.
Are you getting a job? Have you gotten one yet? I mean, you've only
No,
been there for how long?
for a month.
For a month. And have you been looking for the whole month for a job?
Not the first 2 weeks, because I was in a different island, like a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So now I moved to another one 2 weeks ago, and now I'm looking, and I've got an appointment this afternoon actually in this place to see for a job. Yeah.
So really, you've only been looking for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and even less than 2 weeks, because you came here, you had to settle in, find a place to live. By the way, did you find a place to live at the end?
Not yet. No permanent. Not yet. Well, I will.
Okay, I know you will. I know you will. Okay, Yuria, what do you have to bring up?
I would like to work on the flow of money, like more, to be more constant and to be more, so I don't have to wait months until I get money, but every month I get certain portion of money.
Okay, so work on the flow.
I can't hear you properly. I don't know if it's my mic or.
Weren't hearing me or you weren't hearing Gloria?
No, I can't hear Aurea properly. There's like an echo in the background.
All right. So basically, what she was saying is that she wants to work on having a constant flow of money in, and not
Mhm.
each month having it. Is that correct, Aria? What I'm saying?
Um,
Correct me?
because at my private studio, I have
Hmm.
students that they're not paying every month, they pay every 2 months, or even sometimes every 3 months. That's the arrangement I'm doing with them. I would like to have more flow and more flow of students and more movement, more movement of incoming students and clients and
Okay. So to have a better flow of students, clients, and money, right?
yeah.
Turn off my Wi-Fi so that we don't keep hearing that beep. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do over here is check on our self-worth, because if we don't think that we value ourselves, no one else will value us either. We can forget about it all. I want you to do is both of you close your eyes. Imagine this control board in front of you. On the control board, look at the dials. Notice the dial that says self-worth in relation to the flow of money, in relation to finding a job, finding a permanent house. 0 to 10. 10 is up in the sky, king or queen of the world. 0 is down in the dumps. Where's your self-worth lay?
Mine is 8.5.
8. What about you, Felix?
About 6.
Okay, so both of you reach out and touch it. And at the same time as you're touching it with your other hand, point inside of you where you feel it. Got it?
Yeah.
And then turn the dial. Notice the shifts and changes that occur inside as you turn the dial. Okay, let me know when you get to a 10.
Okay, it goes up to 9.5. And when I try to turn it on further for the 9.6, it starts getting there. Kind of.
Doesn't go anymore. What about you, Felix?
I'm stuck at 9.
Like a 9. Okay. Where do you feel it inside of you? Point. Notice what the feeling is, and notice what the color attached to the feeling is. Okay, what's your color, Felix?
Nice green.
Like
Yours is green,
dark,
Oria?
dark
Dark what?
blue.
Dark blue. Okay. Both of you think what color you would want it to be. What color makes you feel better?
Orange.
Mine will be white.
Okay, so breathe in those colors. Breathe it into the previous color. So there's nothing of the previous color left. So it's all the new color. You got there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's type Mallorca in English.
What was that?
I feel like some kind of heaviness in the chest. I can't clear it with the
The
breathing.
connection is breathing is easier, better. The connection is not so good over here.
Mm.
Okay, so you got it up, or is it just that the colors changed?
Can you hear me?
I hear you a little bit better. Has the colors changed for both of you?
Yeah.
I don't want to change it now. The feeling of heaviness in the chest.
Doesn't want to change.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tap for a moment. You tap with us, Felix. You'll get something out of it, even if you don't have the problem. Okay.
Okay.
This resistance,
This resistance,
whatever it means,
whatever it means,
whatever it represents,
whatever it represents,
or the sensation,
for the sensations,
or the colors, or the images,
all the
all the
images,
memories that support it,
all the memories that support it,
all the attachments that support it,
all the attachment that support it,
all the programs that support it.
all the programs that support it.
Eliminate them.
Eliminate them.
I delete them. I
I
release them.
delete them. I release them.
I let it go.
I let it go.
I replace them
I replace them
with better memories,
with better memories,
better programs,
better programs,
better attachments,
better attachments.
to support abundance,
Create abundance
in every area of my life.
in every area of my life.
Let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
Blow out. This makes you totally, completely, and utterly feel safe and good. Know where that place is. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay. Oh yeah. Go back. See what's changed.
Now it's much better than heaviness. It's one
Let's make it a little bit clearer.
The heaviness went away, and now I'm trying to breathe the white again.
Mm-hmm.
It's much better
You
now.
know what's going on?
White.
Write it down because I can't. It's difficult to hear. Write down in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Heaviness is gone now. Go back to your dial. You get up to 10. Good. Excellent. Okay. Now what I want you to do is both of you find the dial which talks about the thing that you want most. You wanted the flow of money, students, and clients. And you, Felix, you want to find your whatever you want to be doing, right?
Yeah.
Your business. Okay. Now, if you're going
Yeah.
to quantify it, Felix, okay, you already have it quantified basically by the number of students, the amount of money, the amount of clients. If you're going to quantify it, how would you quantify it, Felix? Would it be just a yes or no? Yes, I have it. No, I don't. Or is there some sort of quantification there as well?
I haven't quantified it. Do you mean the how big it would be? Is that what you say?
How big it would be? If you, I mean, I don't know what kind of business you're looking at, but would it have clients? How many clients would it have? Customers? I'm not sure what business you're aiming for.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now find the dial that talks about that quantification and see where it lies. See if it lies where it is, where you want it or not.
Yeah.
Is it lower, Loria, than you would have wanted?
It's much lower than I wanted. Yes.
Much lower. Okay, what about you, Felix?
It's higher.
Higher than what it is right now. Okay, so you're in a good place. Let's see if we
Yeah.
can get even higher. So yeah, reach out and touch
Yeah.
it. You too, Felix, reach out and touch it. Notice where you feel it inside of you as you touch it. Point to it. Turn it up. Notice the shifts and changes that occur inside as you do. Okay, is there any resistance?
No.
About you, Oria?
Like my dad is from 1 to 10 on the how many clients I want.
Hold on, I think you're gonna have to write that again because it's difficult for me to hear.
I'm saying that the dial of the clients is, I have some rejection there.
Okay, so feel where you feel it inside of you. Notice the color. Okay, and Felix, you just
Yeah.
tap along with us as well and start tapping. This resistance,
It's resistance.
whatever it means,
Whatever it means.
whatever it represents,
What it represents.
wherever it came from,
Where it comes from.
whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
I choose to let it go.
I just let it go.
Let go of the conflicts around it.
Let it go to the complex around it.
Let go of the lack of recognition.
Let go of the lack of recognition.
Let go of the lack of love.
Let go of what? Sorry? Lack of love.
Lack of love.
Yeah. Let go of lack
Let
of
go
love.
of the lack of acceptance.
Let go of lack of acceptance.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
I'm
Time to
letting it
heal.
go. And to heal.
Replace it
And replace it
with feelings of well-being,
with feelings of well-being,
feelings of love,
feelings of love,
and feelings of abundance.
and feelings of abundance.
Let everything else go.
And everything else go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Your safe place. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay. Go back, oh yeah? Where it is now.
On the dial from 1 to 10, it's on 9.
Okay. And where was it beforehand?
When we started, it was 3, and then it went up to 7.
Okay, now it's a 9. Okay. Try raising it to a 10, or just raise it to a 10. And notice the shifts and changes inside. I have to remind myself also, never use the word try. Try implies that you're not going to manage.
It doesn't, it's not sure if it's going to be or not, if you try.
Okay, start tapping. It's unsurety.
I'm
So if you like tap along. Not sure it can go there.
not sure I can be there.
Not sure it wants to go there.
Not sure he wants to go there.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to heal.
Time to heal.
And to allow in the flow of abundance.
And to allow it the flow of abundance.
It helps me
It helps me
and everyone else around.
and everyone else around.
I don't take away from anybody else because there's enough to go around for everybody.
I won't take away from anybody else because there's enough to go around for everybody.
We live in an expansive universe.
It's an expansive universe.
The more we bring in,
What we bring in,
the more there is.
and what, sorry?
The more there is.
The more there is.
And the abundance is good.
The abundance is good.
Me and everybody around.
For me and everybody around.
We're all safe. Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Give yourself a safe place, wherever that might be. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay. Let's do now, Aria.
Try to bring it up to 10.
It goes up to 10. Now try turn it back. See what happens instead.
Goes back to 9.
Okay. Back to 10 again. Go easily.
goes, but the same heaviness coming back.
Okay, start tapping. This heaviness.
Heaviness.
This happiness,
Tap also, Felix. Whatever it means,
whatever it means,
whatever it represents.
whatever it represents.
I thank it for all its hard work.
Thank you for all his hard work.
Trying to keep me safe.
And to keep me safe.
The only way that it knew how.
Only way I knew.
I choose to transform it
I choose to transform it
into a better way to keep me safe.
into a better way to be safe.
That will both keep me safe
Will both keep me safe
and allow in the abundance.
and allowing abundance.
Let everything else go.
And everything else go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
We're all safe.
We're all safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Your safe place, that place you feel utterly, completely loved, and say peace.
Peace.
Okay. Oh yeah? How's it now?
Much better.
Okay. Bring it back to a 10. And you, Felix, hold on to your switch dial also. Try to turn it back. Happens instead.
It's not moving back.
Good. What about you, Oria?
There's between 9.5 to 10.
Okay. What happens when that turns back to 9.5? Do you feel anything in your body?
No.
Okay, so keep turning it back and forth until it can't turn back anymore.
It's 10. No.
Okay, good. So for next meeting, what I want you both to do, and anyone else who watches this who's going to come and join us, take the statement, I can't earn more money because, and write down all the reasons why you can't earn more money. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll knock them down next time.
Okay.
Okay?
When the next meeting is going to be? What time or what day?
Well, let's ask this way. Is this a good time for the two of you? Since you're the two are here right now?
Yes, it is.
Yes, right. Yes.
But I think that Hassan said that it wasn't so great for him. Let me ask you this. Is 10:30 Monday morning a good time for you, or 10 o'clock Monday morning a good time for you?
Yes.
My 10 o'clock.
You're 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 10 in the morning.
10 in the morning. It'd be
On
7
Monday.
here.
It's a 3-hour difference between us?
There's 3 hours difference. So yeah, it'd be 7 o'clock in the morning. We can do that.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that could work.
So 10 in the morning. Next week, I'm not sure it's going to be able to be on Monday because I think I have something on Monday morning. But so next week, we're going to stick with 1:30. The week afterwards, we'll do it at 10 in the morning on Monday. Okay, so for next week, it's still going to be 1:30 on Sunday, the way that it is today. Okay?
Okay.
Works for both of you, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And if there are any changes, I will contact both of you and let you know. And we'll try working out time that works for everybody. Okay? But
Brilliant.
the people who come here are the most important people right now because you're the ones who are here. So
Yeah.
Okay, great. So thanks for coming,
Take
and
care.
we'll be in touch.
All
You
right.
too.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.